My life. My life and my life. Testing, testing. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. This looks different. Whoa. What the fuck? Why does this look so weird? The same thing? Okay. What is this new character? King Zuva. Boy. How do you play this game? I don't remember a single bit. King Zuva. Parang Ming Ming. Ming Ming. What up, Ming Ming? Whoa, what the? Damn. No. What the fuck is this character, bro? Whoa. Damn. Damn. Oh. Okay. They dodged that. That hit! No way that hit! He's so lucky that hit. Oh. That's so great. Bonus? Why is there a bonus? Beep boop bop boop beep. Wait, I muted desktop. Never mind. Hello, hello. Sound. Ouch. What is this, Sig? Winter XD1. He looks scary. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy. Okay, bro. Okay, wrong direction, bro. Hold on. Oh my god. Yeah, miss. Okay. Miss. Oh. That miss. Okay. Fortune. Damn. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you mean. Fortunate. Oh, what the fuck am I playing? What the fuck? What did I get, bro? King Zuba. Salman 21 insane. Damn, is he insane? Oh no. Gonna see if he's insane, bro. You gonna see, bro. He's not that insane. That miss. Oh, okay. Boy. Wait, I'm trolling. Wait, he's gonna hide though, not gonna lie. Wait, did I not touch that? Okay, bro, chill out. That hit his head. Okay, bro. You're just gonna side stick every day, and that hit me. Okay. Okay. That has to hit, no? You're just gonna side stick me. Okay. Okay, bro. I like fast ball. Okay, bro. Good one, bro. This guy's 1495, really? Wait, he wants a rematch. I thought he chose a different color. That's it. That's his whole shebang. No way. Is it what? Okay, Styleman 21 is really insane. Oh yeah. Wait, I'm kinda stupid. Wait, I'm kinda stupid. Ah! He dodged in. Okay. That did not hit. I'm sorry, but that did not hit. That should not have hit. The fuck is this thing? Ouch. Really? No way! That missed, okay. Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, this. Okay. I had a dodge though, no? Wait, I can wait, watch this. Sidelight, and then neutral stick. Okay. Okay. No, what? What is he going for? Just come here. Okay, bro. What are you trying to do? Okay. No, that was not my fault, bro. Just come here! Stop doing the same thing like 200 times. And that miss. Okay. He's gonna hit a side stick here. I swear to God. I don't have jump? Wait, I'm about to lose this. Wait. Okay. I wanna try to hit this. I've never hit this. That's so sad. Damn, I do something. Cause I cannot hit a fucking side air. This guy. And that didn't hit. Okay, bro. Okay, bro, right. Come on, man. There's no way. There's no way I lose to him. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. There's no way I lost to him. A weapon? What fucking be a weapon? Damn, I'm kinda ass. Who's this? Hattori. Mobile gamer. Is he really on mobile? Okay, he's not. He don't dodge. I win. That's so garbage though. Why? How did I get here? Okay, bro. Damn this. Oh, I pressed up. What? Okay. Hmm? How the fuck did that hit? Okay, bro, like. Okay, bro, like. Ouch. That hit. Huh? He just disconnects, but bro, that sick is kind of lit though. Like, not on cap. Not on cap? Wait. Rin looks alright. Okay. What about Faye? Alright. Faye? I don't know, Mordax. I don't know any good skins. Arcadia? Tori? Yeah. Good. King Zuba. That again? What the fuck? What's this icon, by the way? Why everyone is using it? And why is everyone using Mordax, by the way? The fuck? I'm getting scammed. Okay. 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 Chill out, bro. Damn, he jumps way too fast. Chip that hit? Okay. Oh! Oh, the mess! What the? Okay, bro. Okay, little bro. Okay, little bro. Okay, little bro. I need to stop ground pounding. Dahan! Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Guess my... How strong are you at brawl? Ooh. I am not good at brawl. What do you mean? I am not good. I am really shit at brawl. Shit as fuck.睇唔到啱啱個機下咩 ？Fucking ass as fuck 喎。超級 ass 喎啲 bro。OK， 我熄咗個 chat 先，見個 chat 唔會。哦，咩嚟個 ？chat。嗰啲都未食。我喺度。Chat not working. Okay, last game. Son of a beach. Ooh, pink skin. Pink color. Okay. Okay. Dodge. Spot dodge. Just random attack, guess. Okay, side sig. I see. End sig. Right, that down sig. Ground pound? Nope. Okay. What is this guy on? Okay, just lands shenanigans. That did not hit. Okay, it's quite slow, I think. I think it's quite slow. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I missed. Damn, he knows when am I going to jump in. That's not the right sig. That hit. Okay. I have no words for that. That hit. Okay. I don't know how to kill him. Like, there isn't much option. This? Oh, he's faster than me on this. Oh. Damn. It's like every attack he hits, damn. Damn, that did not hit. I'm surprised that didn't hit. He's good. I'm plat! Oh my god. 1700. Okay. Not bad. Tier 7. In it for the gold. Hero. Rivera. Socialite. What is this? Bobo. Oops. Oh, you can random emote now. Can I random this as well? I can! Wait. It's all just random. That's funny. Okay, I'm playing rank now. I forgot. Yep, have to kill me with the Wait, there is a person with this color. What the fuck? Okay, I'm fucking dead. How is there two Ataris? That miss? Okay. Good game. Too good. Too good. That's too good. What the? Yo, chill out. I did not press that much, bro. Battle pass. There's a battle pass? Again? Again? Cannot lock it. Wait, I have the free one, then fuck off. I'm sorry, laggy. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Mirage? Starlight Mirage. Okay. Oh. Meh. Oh shit. Looks so meh. That looks so meh. Okay, that looks sick. Oh. Pass. Whoa, wait. Okay, that looks sick. Okay. That should look sick though. Yo. Okay. I see. Very soon. Okay, done for the day. Catch the rabbit's back. Faster, rabbit back. Let's go. Oh, it's BLG 1. Is that Faker? Hey. Make a watch party. Yeah. Okay.
哪些瞬间让你念念不忘？
和我爸就是小时候家里就一个电脑嘛，然后我们就一人玩一盘。然后有时候我看他打不过别人，我就会帮他操作一下，就让我对英雄联盟这个游戏产生了很大兴趣。我觉得不管是谁站在决赛的舞台上，都会承担很大的压力。
Okay, he's nothing.
受挺大影响。
잊혀지는 게 좀 두려운 것 같아요. 사람들한테 잊혀진다라는 게 그만큼 임팩트가 좀 없었다라는 뜻이기도 하니까.
去年我觉得世界赛非常可惜吧，因为我们也是赢了一整年，其实就输了T1的那个BO5，所以印象非常深刻吧。
어둠 속에서 갈 길을 잃었을 때
所思何处能见到斑驳星光？
信啊！
儿子，一晃你们已经住国外快1个月了，你一定要注意身体，吃好睡好。事隔4年，你又一次站在了世界赛决赛的舞台，爸妈真的为你感到骄傲。
민석이 삼촌, 롤드컵 결승 가게 된 거 축하해요. 내가 삼촌 경기 영상 잘 챙겨보고 있어.
Hello， 大家好，我是艾尔克的爸爸，
我是艾克的妈妈。决赛战绩精彩也已经就绪，希望在属于你们的赛道上赛出自我。
안녕, 오늘 가족이 언제나 항상 함께 있다는 거 잊지 말고 누나 런던에서도 열심히 응원할게. 화이팅! 사랑해.
罗弟，在伦敦一切都好吗？相信你和队友在伦敦一定可以拿下 S1， 为 LPL 争光添彩，也圆自己多年的梦想。
아들, 결승 진출 축하하고 아빠가 현장에 없지만 한국에서 열심히 응원하고 있어. 이제 딱 한 걸음 나왔네.
无论最后结果怎么样，勋在我们心里都是值得尊敬的选手。加油，胡勋！
Damn. Absolute cinema.
大放异彩。然后我也会为他们应援加油。
항상 그랬듯이 뒤에서 응원하고
Let me change it to this. Absolute cinema.
金德，祝你在决赛场上敢于拼搏，展现风采。
마지막까지도 또 행복하게 잘 했으면 좋겠습니다.
뭐든 좋아. 뭐든지 다 보여줄 수 있는 거 다 보여줬으면 좋겠어.
항상 응원하고 존경합니다.
T1 월드 우승 가자.
파이팅!
为你们感到非常非常的开心。
不要有遗憾，因为你已经是我的第一上路。
眼见为实 ，Make them believe。LPL 加油！
我希望当人们回想起世界赛冠军中单的时候，会有一个代表 LPL 的国产中单的名字，否定。 T1은 LPL에게 지지 않습니다. 오늘도 마찬가지일 겁니다.
在世界赛的历史上，对于 LPL 来说 ，T1 总是不可战胜的。今天我会打破他们不可战胜的时候。
어떤 어려움이 있어도 저희를 믿어주신 모든 분들 5번째 우승은 여러분을 위한 것입니다.
Damn. Absolute cinema, bro. Absolute cinema.
Ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, it is our divine privilege to bring you the world's finals here in London. I'm Medic, I'm joined by Betty and by Kobe, and what a series lies ahead of us.
And what an amazing intro that was. They made us cry right before Champion Select, Thaddeus.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to push the emotions aside because we're getting straight into the draft. The Jack's Respect ban thrown straight towards Bin. Kaiser taken away from Elk as well. Immediately our attention is drawn towards the Yone first pick as BLG have held off on banning it so far.
These were the two main questions we were coming in, looking to test in game number 1 of this series. Will the Yone now be left up that the Jax has already been banned, taken away as that power pick from Bin?
See where BLG decides to go. The Aurora and the Vi, they're banned so far.
If you do ban it, the Ashe comes up super high priority as well. These bottom lanes for T1. So they're going to probably trade maybe the Ashe back on the other side. Faker goes to the Yone again.
But it could also be Zeus in the top lane playing the Yone is a possibility. We expect to see perhaps the Ashe and the Skarner here for BLG.
Very well could be flex pick there for T1. Zeus, of course, finals MVP in large part because of it. Sejuani is another pick that you usually want to pick with the Yone, so T1 may be looking that direction now that the Skarner's already been picked up by BLG. Those melee synergies with the Sedge.
You have to remember that Ziggs
Who the fuck is going against who?
Usually now that depending on what the direction they go in the jungle, Gnar likely going to be the blind pick towards the top side of the map. When we think about prevalent top lane picks, Gnar is not only one of Zeus's all-time favorite champions, but also just a relatively safe blind, especially with the Jax taken away. But you leave yourself open to the Camille as well. So now BLG is going to be forced to decide whether they want to lock in mid or whether they want to give Bin a mighty counter pick on the top side.
And the AP that you bring up with the Ziggs here, definitely something that T1 had to be thinking about. All AD at the moment, and they only have one left. You either go with the Sedge that we were talking about, or try and get your AP early.
Sedge, of course, synergizes so well when she has melees in her top and in her mid lane. Gnar, not always a melee, but can be whenever he goes into that Megnar form. Yone, obviously, one of the better melees, but with Smolder not banned away, Knight is going to look towards that as an answer for the Yone in the mid lane.
Ooh, the fake out here. He's just flashing some of his great champions right now. and they go back to the Silas. Silas has been incredible at this tournament.
I think that Silas into the Yone matchup is always a bit of a gamble. He must be picking it largely for the team fight value. Sejuani, Na, and Yone all have great ultimates to steal. When we think about BLG, their team fighting has been a core part of their success at this tournament. But they've seen the same zigs that we have. They're going to ban it away. Will T1 look to respect ban Bin, knowing that he is famous for his Camille on the top side?
I think you have to. Both these teams know each other so
Yeah.
well. They've matched up so many times.
I don't know.
And at this last MSI, the Camille was effectively used. Double protection bans. They actually do the Renata themselves.
It's
such a great pairing
that
with
with
Ash.
Keria having, it's a very good pairing with the Ash, as you say, but Keria has been the Renata aficionado so far at Worlds, the one really bringing it to the forefront of the meta.
It's also something that really stuffs heavy engage comps, and since T1 are showing a lot of dive, a lot of heavy engage, a lot of melee, you don't want to play into a Renata ult.
I wonder what T1's going to be thinking about the bot lane, like Xayah, Rakan immediately as a potential, but again, they are lacking in terms of AP. What direction are they going to go? Is the Jhin now going to be taken away from Gumayushi as well? When we think about this tournament, that Xayah has been very impactful, but with the Rakan taken away from On, it does bring the question of what have they prepared for us in the bot side of the map. You expect top lane to be locked in here for BLG, but maybe they want to guarantee Bin the same.
Oh, we can protect.
The Camille you were talking
Fucking
about is still available. Alongside that, something like the Rumble that has had, although at the start of Worlds was having a very high presence, kind of fell off a little bit.
Hell
still
yeah.
Very impactful.
E1's winning, bro.
Struggles a little bit when you get into lane
Like,
swap
is there like a
situations,
online
though, perhaps T1 will
league
be thinking about that now.
Well, now the big question comes, what is
of
T1
Legend
in the bot side of the map?
bet.
Again, we're looking for a little bit more AP damage. They want to diversify that damage portfolio. So what direction are
Can
they
you
thinking
bet
about?
on this?
They're using all the time available to them.
They're also thinking about so much CC here on the side of BLG. They do throw down the Caitlyn once again.
T was 0.6, Bilibili is 1.3.
It's usually Lux, right? When you want to get a pushing bot side, you get that Caitlyn Lux together. It would give you a little bit of AP as well.
Except hasn't been quite this tournament. I know a lot of people want his Lux for the skin as well.
Oh, also true, also true.
But not quite at this tournament.
I mean, they're really leaving us at the edge of our seats here. Holding until the last moment.
Yes sir, yes sir.
T1 fans are going to be skeptical. When we saw Braum brought out in the Jhin G series, it didn't really work out for T1. I think that again, they are very heavily invested on the team fight side. BLG have drafted, towards the kind of pick potential side lane threat. BLG are very much drafting towards the team fight. They're thinking about Sarah.
Is he picking the Faker Sin?
I think it could be great into the Bombard, a very similar pickup, a lot of threat around the map, but you know, they're going to go back to try and sticking to that team fight style.
You need to have really good CC for this Skarner and Rumble combination, and they have that in spades. So much team fighting here drafted for BLG.
They have so much power if they can start to lock people down. You put that equalizer down, the follow-up with the Magnet Storm with Silas coming in as well, stealing away a Fate Sealed from the Yone. You just have so much AoE. T1 on the other hand, don't quite have that full team fight power.
Honestly, I really love this approach from BLG in game one. I feel like that they got everything that they wanted. Jhin has been playing a ton of Skarner. Knight has had his Silas consistently banned away from him, and into this composition, I think there's a lot of great ultimates to steal. They're playing into their strengths, which is their team fighting. And T1, I think that being so heavily invested on the AD side, I worry about whether or not they're going to be, how much damage they're going to do in these team fights.
This draft is also going to have some ripple effects for the series overall. You know, BLG being on red side wanted to test the waters in game number one. Why so serious? With the Yone again being left up and having, you know, Knight confidence on either Silas or things like the Akali to pick into it. If they cannot beat it this time around, you're not afforded that luxury later on in the series.
Remember, T1 had side selection. They won the coin toss earlier in the week, decided they wanted to start on the blue side. It has been a favorable side so far at Worlds, but BLG bringing out the big guns in game one to try and take that first victory of this best of five.
And I think that shot right there was a big indicator. Some smiles on the sides of their faces, some confidence coming in here. That is
let's go.
World's finals pressure at the highest that it
T1
here, and they are ready to meet that challenge.
Figure's just in the middle. Damn.
Crown heavy on the heads of T1, not just with their own expectations, but also the expectations of the LCK, of their families. BLG trying to reignite the LPL after they've had 3 years without a Worlds title. and his 5 games of glory, I hope, as we get into game 1 here. Elk and On looking for Gumayushi. Knight coming in from the side as well. Will land the abscond, abduct. Gumayushi still holding on to that flash. The crash down, locks him up. He flashes the
Wait, that's the first blood.
What a sneaky move there. Knight on the Silas able to slip over and get behind the red buff to come from the other side. Take down Guma, take down the Caitlyn.
That's the first blood? GG's, GG's. What?
Flash out from Guma, a very valuable summoner.
15 FF, bro. 15 FF. That's the first blood. Fucking.
The thing about Caitlyn is you want to be lane dominant. You want to be leveraging the strength, which is going to be harder to do now that you've conceded that summoner. Knight debuting here with the Silas in game 1 of this series, and I mean, off to a confident start.
Importantly, Elk did flash as well, so he doesn't have that same summoner on his side of that AD carry matchup. Looks like it's going to be normal lanes. No lane swaps coming out from either of these teams. Shun wasn't spotted on his initial pathing. Owner will be spotted when he goes over to the Razor Beaks, as there is a one waiting for him there.
Yep,
they're up 3K.
Full clears down to the bottom
no, 5
of the map.
Yeah, 5K.
And a lot in T1 games as well is Keria specifically roaming mid to Faker, especially in these melee matchups.
Lane.
You know, getting time
lane,
for the Braum is going to be more difficult now that they lost Guma's flash early. Getting pushed in, Elk and On are not going to let him have any free roam timers.
I mean, there's certainly not. You can see the strength of the Ashe in the early laning phase, getting that early level 2 as well. And I mean, when you make that point about Carrier as well, usually he does that on things like the Bard, like the
Carrier, chill out, bro. Carrier.
On the Braum, it's going to be much harder to do.
It's why you love to see really good level 1 prep coming into series as big as this. Because Elk, starting with the first blood, the extra longsword in your inventory just feels so good and completely changes how the early map looks in this matchup.
Now BLG have already dropped pings down onto Owner. They know that he's on the bot side of his map, and the risk of a dive is very real. With Faker's pressure in the mid lane, it's going to be hard for Knight to potentially roam down and look for a dive alongside his jungler. But Jun already sending his sights on the bot lane play. We'll see. With TPs available, there's always the possibility. Notice as well, Zeus walking back to top lane, has the TP available in the event of an early play.
Good timing here from Shun to come down and place the ward early so that Elk and On can continue applying pressure on the bottom side before going back for his Gromp.
Wait, go back to mid, bro.
You want to be able to continually harass Guma and carry it down in this lane, have them in a position where they are either looking for CS or eating your damage, and hopefully
why is chat spamming TA?
on there crashing down out. Gumayushi and Carrier have been able to hold the wave just outside of their tower range.
You get the earlier recall there for Owner because he doesn't want to try and contest the bottom side Scuttlecraft because of the pushing bottom lane. So wants to trade, wants to get the top side one for himself. It's going to be a little bit annoying that Bin also on the Rumble is pushing up, and Bin is going down to check out that Scuttle.
In terms of early skirmishes, you can see how the Yone is often able to get those advantages in the 1v1, but Knight doing a fantastic job in terms of farm. Has that slight lead over Faker, going to commit the TP towards mid lane, having grabbed a few early items. Remember, you've always got to remember, Knight famous for his Mejai's purchase on pretty much every champion that he's plays. Only the Dark Seal for now, but depending on how well the game is going, he may very well look to upgrade that item.
Let's talk about how the game might go from here. We're only 4 minutes in, but we do often, in about the next 30 seconds to 40 seconds, see that swap for Grubs. Knight and Faker trading in the mid lane. Faker down to half HP. He'll snap back to his soul. And overall, the trade even-ish, but slightly in Knight's favor.
People have gone wild for how confident Faker has been in laning at this tournament, and him eating in there, taking the trade that Knight offers as he goes straight for it. Faker as well, you know, it's one of the big things with T1 heading into this tournament.
Wait, Faker, Faker. Chill out, Faker.
Great.
Chill out, Faker. Wait, top, what the? Whoa.
BLG's able to find it on the top side of the map. Zeus caught unawares, the wave in an awkward spot. Owner not there to provide support. In the bot side as well, Elk and On able to get the cleanse out from Gumayushi. All across the map, BLG is putting pressure down.
Shun has been so good on the Skarner. Skarner being such a premier pick at this tournament. And again, in this series, having an early
in the chat.
Now, gets the kill himself.
And what an arc it is for him as a player. Remember, BLG started with Wei at this tournament.
So, Bin, look at all the work he does. But the hop off Bin's head right into the waiting arms of Shun. Nicely played by them. Bin really setting him up. Harpoons in, gets the slow, gets all the damage done, and they collect.
And it's a very awkward situation for Zeus to be in just because of the state of the wave. Now Owner is covering to help him get that push out. Bin still looking to try and trade as he often does, but now the swap's coming through. We know that the Grub spawning in 10 seconds on, already back out onto the map with his AD carry Elk right behind him. They're looking to contest this objective, but Carrier looking to match in the mid lane.
It's going to be 5 players on the top side for both teams right now as we do see Owner starting up the Grubs. Might just look for a smite on one here to delay the full stack.
Oh no, he's done. 4-1? Nah, Carrier, you're dead.
It's not exactly that. On secures the kill. T1 did manage to sneak away a Grub, but BLG will happily accept 2.
Such a smart call from BLG, from Shun and on.
My god, what's going on?
T1 are split, going for the objectives as well as trying to rotate from mid.
Just be in the bush, bro. What the fuck?
Knight going for a bit of a trade, has his AD carry behind him.
Nice juke.
Faker unbinds his soul, dodges away from the abscond. Abduct Owner coming in from the side as well, but it looks like BLG just want the pressure in mid. They're looking towards the top side though.
Yeah, BLG constantly looking for these fights. Let's see, Carrier's on the roam, you can see him on the mini-map.
Zeus has no flash. If they can manage to get this Ishtal's impact, can't quite land it. Zeus hops on a minion and manages to escape.
I mean, BLG continue their pressure on the map, securing 2 Grubs, finding an additional kill, now converting that pressure into plates on the top side, denying Zeus as much as possible. You look at the bottom of your screen and it's just all red.
15-minute FF.
Guma has been given a little bit of free time to push out that bot side wave. He's going to try and get himself a plate as Faker trades with Elk in the mid lane. Elk about halfway towards that level 6, a little bit more risky to go in like that if you are Faker when he does get his ultimate available.
Yeah, Elk getting so much damage done here in the mid lane, keeping him there. Of course, they've rotated Knight down to the bottom lane, down to that side lane.
Damn, I'm so fucking tired, bro. I swear to God, I'm so fucking tired.
Out after Guma had shoved. And this is going to be so nice for the setups here for BLG. Again, their team fight will be so synergistic once they're able to bring this together. You have to think that they're going to rotate over towards this dragon. They can control that objectives, and you get to draw your enemy to you.
Got to remember that BLG have a bit of a reputation for falling short in Game 1. And here in Game 1, it feels like that you'd expect them to have the pressure with the reigning world champions T1 on the other side of the stage, with the audience in favor of T1, but they've come out and they are playing just like they often do. Playing well in the early game, playing off the...
你係咪都係睇緊啊？係啊，冇嘅。OK， 我哋大家一齊睇，我純粹開住 stream 睇啫。
On their faces, the confidence there, they're looking aggressive in their level 1, they find reward in their level 1, and they continue to force so many plays here. Let's see if they can keep it up as the game goes on.
8分30而家係嘛？
Are very notorious for being difficult to actually finish off in these games.
And bear in mind, BLG, they're going to be looking at the team fight. That's the biggest strength. They're We're ready to fight the 5v5 incredibly strong. And T1, they're going to have to find ways to either usurp the way around that. Because they found a lot of success with pick comps, but with the Braum, Caitlyn, they're going to very rely on Owner to be that initiation tool and find good flanks or angles, which is going to rely on good vision control, which right now BLG is not giving them. Look at this vision setup on the bot side of the map. The river is very much in control of BLG. And they're putting extra pressure onto Owner's jungle.
And 9 minutes in, it's already a 1.4k lead for BLG. They have 2 grubs. They've got a Drake. T1 have only been able to pick up a single grub from the map. And BLG very much in the driver's seat coming into this series. A lot of us looked at how T1 play the early game, who tends to be in the advantage, and T1 tend to be a little bit more aggressive in the early game, getting out to those leads. BLG here, obsessing the apple cart, so to speak.
Knight has just been exceptional this tournament, and especially in their previous series.
Easy Faker, easy Faker.
Styling on his Ahri, here styling on his Silas, stealing Faker's own ultimate, and this pressure, you even see the hover there for Owner, drawing a little bit of time, Sejuani not immediately going over to Gromp, kind of hovering around to see if Faker's going to need anything else, and it'll also
fuck,佢攞住個雪爐掉鳩人㗎。
extra wards around mid lane, if you start to see
個爐頭
mid lane
bot
pressure
lane
here kind of spill over into other lanes as well for BLG.
You're also seeing it on the map, right? Because Knight just then, after pushing hovered into the top side river and just moving into fog. He's creating that extra point of pressure. Bin backing in a brush. Where has actually been gone? Just those subtle bits of pressure. Spot out some of these plays.
T1 do have the vision around the second spawn of the grubs first. You can see BLG.
對於啱啱嗰個10秒都未到就 first kill 有咩睇法？
Those grubs trying to get 2. Obviously, when you get 4, those might begin to spawn.
All right, so BLG, you can see they've got the early lead on timing on this map. with the push on bottom side for Knight there. A couple of those minions dying to the tower. He gets his recall into a purchase off and has his teleport ready.
佢一係就留咗閃嚟打線，一係就撳閃唔好死，屌佢打
咩係咪要爆啦？我要嚟一波大啊！2打2，2打2。OK，OK，OK，BLG 贏咗啦。
But BLG get everything they want. They force the enemy jungler away, and they can turn their attention to the grubs.
T1 decision right now.
OK，OK， 偷嘢。呢個偷嘢強喎，呢個偷嘢。
乜撚嘢都偷過啦，爭就偷埋巴龍阿媽嘅。佢咁樣屌換一波，佢重換咗成堆層。
冚佢老母！係啊。
Can really do the contest. Instead, they're committing towards the top side, trying to secure this top tower, and they will secure themselves that second plate.
喂！Guma 唔好死啊 Guma！ 哇 ！Nice kill！
輸個大技點會冇接到㗎？隻白人控撚爛咗，佢咪搞㗎？
哇！擋佢識得超勁。
俾 Carrier 玩呢啲嘢喎。
Carrier 超強啊！嗰下擋，利用。喂！拜拜。
OK。Gnar into the wall。
OK。
方劍滑斬死咗。
拜拜。哦。OK， 而家經濟上冇咁損啊，終於。等後少少，直接再打。等後少少再打。
Great awareness from Zeus, recognizing that in the face of the bot lane, he was actually stronger. He knew that he had the Mega Gnar on its way. He knew that the TP was available for Faker, and he set up for a very nice kill.
Recognizing they had the TP advantage as well, because BLG used 2 TPs to fight over those second grubs.
Very good use of the extra cooldowns, and recognizing that they're going to need some money to be able to fight in these fights that are upcoming, because the early item completions have already started to come in for BLG. So stops.
之前 Zeus 呢下爆炸喎，咁撞佢落場 ，bang！
Flashes forward against the wall.
And I mean, even without the TP, he likely could have just gotten on by himself. Summoners out from Elk as well. And those are going to be crucial as we set up for the second dragon of the game. T1 should feel a lot more confident about being ready to fight for that objective.
As you're seeing on the mini-map, though, extra gold going back there, the side of BLG, as Knight is able to push in and get a plate for himself. So remaining slightly ahead there in his matchup.
Right now, only a 200 gold lead for Knight. Gumayushi, the only spotted blue. That sky at the bottom, it's only 20 gold ahead now too. Really not
Gold is one thing, but really it is about the item completions. And before Faker does get his Blade of the Ruin,
我從來都唔覺得嗰隻係平衡嘅，點會冇人玩嘅？你要知道嗰隻喺韓服，他媽就高分場玩咗他媽4、5年啊，冇掂過唔知咩事。
You can see Faker fishing for information. Looks like that no one's going to be sounding on the side of BLG. Dragon is
最底嗰個 lane 係咩 lane 啊？support lane 啊？係喎。
Resets have come through. Items looking to be further completed. As you rightly said, Kobe, I imagine that Faker is incredibly close to that blade completion. On his next back, he should have it, and it is crucial. It is a game changer in terms of your ability to fight on the sideline.
Another thing that is oftentimes hard for as we start up the Rift Rail here. Seems like they should be able to get it though. Another thing that's kind of hard for fans to track usually is information that the teams have, because it's not necessarily shown on the scoreboard, but it is critical to the success of these types of teams that they have set up here. And so without the extra vision, looks like it is just going to be the trade. Dragon for Herald, no problem.
會唔會過嚟搶啊？定係冇人同佢搶啊？冇人同佢搶啊！
funneled into this Silas, the Silas that does scale so well.
Yeah, notice that, again, it kind of, while T1 did find that TP play, now they're behind in terms of TP. The arrow connects mids.
Oh! 哇，唔打一！哦，bye bye carry 啊 ！Faker 走到 ，OK。Guma 死咗 ，unfortunate。
A triple kill for the AD carry of BLG. A nice arrow to set up the whole play. T1 saw an angle to secure that mid tower and immediately get punished.
And BLG are so quick with it. Elk's arrow snipes him right out of the air after the 2 kills with the
Herald. 第一場30分鐘完場嘅 game 啊！
Into gold, liquid gold here for BLG. They shoot ahead on the map.
So many structures
out of it as well. Yes, so much.
已經15分鐘啦，可以 FF 嘅 T1。
4.5k the lead now for BLG.
And it's a situation where the cross map, right? You see Knight on the top side of the map, but the arrow comes through just as Zeus is jumping past. Nice sidestep from On. He connects the stun, and then a beautiful multi-man ulti comes through from On with the follow-up as T1's forced to retreat.
And now the Impale's going to land on Kev as well, and he has no place to get out of this, nowhere to go.
Yo.
Apart from back to the fountain in a body bag.
BLG now
7-2 up.
Insane opener here. Game number 1 from BLG. The undisputed best team in the LPL coming out firing on all cylinders. They are not giving T1 a moment to regroup at all. Faker now even under attack, he's slowed in the pit.
The TP's coming behind here as they look to try and turn this play around. Bin trying to get the damage down onto Faker here. Hit him with the harpoons. Faker dodges away with the Q3 and manages to live through the Leandries.
哇！咁都唔使死，但係 Honor 要死喎 ，Honor。
Stopping their advance on top. Owner locked up with a glacial prison, and he's sent packing. BLG are ripping this map to shreds.
It is often a play that Faker teams have tried to collapse on him on a side.
Faker 死咗。
Resulted in their demise. They're doomed the overchase of that star mid laner, but BLG don't care. They're keeping
Faker 死咗咩？
T1 members collapsed on the bot, but it cost them greatly as they lose 2 towers top.
And we're only 18 minutes into the game, and BLG have already opened the doorway into the T1 base.
They do lose a tier 2 in the bottom side, but BLG are in the driver's seat and they are not letting go of that steering wheel. T1 need to find some way back into this because now their inhibitors open in the top side. They do have these haste gates to work with. 2 minutes on the next Drake. Baron up in a minute 50. We've seen T1 sneak them in the past to get back into games.
And we said it in the draft. When we saw this BLG composition, it really is a comfort pick and play style for BLG. You look at the champions, and while you wouldn't typically in the past associate Bin with his Rumble, it has become a staple part of his champion. And here in the 1v1, he realizes, I think I can get this solo kill onto Faker. He has no way of getting out of this situation, so they're forced to TP to collapse. Yushi comes down, Zeus comes down, but on the other side of the map is BLG.
Exactly. You can see the counter
3、2、1、0，夠鐘。
Whee! Oh, we didn't see the cross map arrow actually hit. Insane. Elk the sniper again. We weren't looking at the arrow.
哇！咁 random 嘅呢槍。
That is just beautiful.
咁 random 嘅呢槍死得。
They saw the last bit of vision of Faker of the recall spot.
He used the hawk shot to spot it out. The hawk shot comes in, then the arrow. That is sublime from Elk. He's 5-1 now. And it's just such a
佢點解望到咁遠㗎？佢招嚇
on the other side of the map. But look at that
咁撚癲
explosion
嘅
in。terms of gold advantage for BLG past the 15-minute mark.
要 BLG 要送咯。
建議叫佢打 Ferron 啊 ！What the fuck？
They got that flash out on the bot side of the map. Elkin On had consistent pressure on the bot side. Knight was able to trade very effectively and hold his lane in the 1v1. Even later on in the lane, out trading Faker. And on the top side, that's where Shun was putting the pressure. That's where he was able to find that early gank. And it's just been skirmish after advantage, after pick, where BLG have just been slowly but surely dominating the map.
T1 trying to set up something sneaky on the top side. BLG aware that T1 do like to do this.
我嘅評價係半年前都曾經有人係咁樣，
And in the
又係
end,
有
it's
人
much
贏
ado
第一
about
鋪嘅
nothing. The Drake
炸
up in 20
穿嘅。
seconds time. BLG pinging it. They know They can keep the stacking going. Obviously, want to end the game before they get to Soul, but if you can make the Soul a possibility, it puts more pressure on T1.
Yeah, BLG, they're so far ahead, they don't need to give anything over to T1, so all you have to do is keep one little bit of vision on the Baron, then go collect the dragon.
T1
aren't able to get any sort of trade on the map because they don't have the ability to fight you, so deny them everything.
唔送啊！他媽鳩送都打贏。
Aware of the recall in the brush. Knight's going to catch this bot wave, and this is going to be an uncontested dragon. BLG with a strong start to game one, and while this game definitely isn't over, BLG have all.
下場 battle 啊，下場 battle Summoner's Rift。
And coming into this series, we need to remind you again. BLG at MSI this year, they beat T1 twice in best of fives, and last year at MSI. They definitely have shown that they have what it takes, and they are definitely showing that in game number one.
I mean, you could even go back to 2022 when Bin beat him on RNG in the MSI finals as well. I mean, T1, the World Championship has definitely been their tournament, but when it comes to MSI, that is where the LPL have been able to find those advantages. Now though, here at the World's first game, BLG 4K gold up, 2 dragons to their name. Baron is now an option.
Holy shit, 4K up!
Of contention. It's an opportunity for T1 to turn the game around. They have had some spectacular Baron plays so far at this World Championship, whether it be sneaking them, whether it be finding incredible team fights around this objective. It is a point in the game that BLG will have to be cautious and respect T1.
CT1 just trying to get towards those second, third items, lock it on Owner. But the Blade of the Ruin King yet to see second item for Faker. It really comes online when you get up towards 2, 3. The Yone is so powerful in teamfights, so powerful in side lanes right now, but he can't even step past where his Krugs would be because he doesn't know if BLG are on that bottom side of the map, so he has to accept the pressure much deeper on towards his side of the map.
Look at that, Knight even hovering in the brush, waiting until he collects all the information. The rest of BLG here, just keeping tabs on the Baron as we wait for Elk to arrive on the map. He hex skates out with his 3-item power spike already completed. His Lord Dom because they're so far ahead.
Elk, a player that when he came onto the scene was called Jongmong. Widely regarded as a good player who would be way too aggressive a lot of the time, would overstep in plays. People said he has got Jongmong fever, as he would just throw games from time to time. We haven't seen that in years. He has been so consistent for BLG. And now with 5 kills to his name, you have to expect that BLG will protect him in these upcoming teamfights and just allow him to rip through T1.
So far, his arrows have been great as well. Sniping Zeus in the hop in mid lane. Lead kill onto Faker as well. And it looks like, again, you don't have to give T1 anything. BLG are so far ahead, and they have so many tools. Not to mention just the arrow, but also Shun and Ond, and they're going to look for it.
Shun going in with the Ishtal's impact, can't quite land onto Rona. Does have that passive as well to avoid that slow.
Yeah, they're just going to chase them out of that jungle. Make sure that the entire pathway leading to Baron.
Cleanse out from Gumayushi. You'll notice as well, Elk quite happy to solo push on this mid wave at times, just because he knows the only real threat is his opponent and Zeus are collectively diving on top of him, because if the Sejuani comes out, he has the cleanse, and that's really the only initiation tool, unless Faker is able to find that angle. That's Ward offering a lot of value for T1. They'll see that it's going to be started off. The things are coming through, but can they really get access into the pit?
Well, they're definitely going to try. Betty Carrier is the one to face check that mid lane push. She's still taking up the barriers at 9,000. Knight with the flank position. Glacial Prison hits!
GG.
Guma is down. BLG used the Baron as a bait and immediately kill off the enemy AD carry.
Knight with an extraordinary Sejuani ultimate connecting to the AD carry. Guma does not flash away, and this leaves the Baron wide open for BLG.
The beautiful positioning from him on Silas too, coming from the mid lane. T1, they don't expect it. Now without Guma, they try and fight them.
So almost spotted as he walked towards that Razorbeak pit. The Baron down to 2,000. Knight on the front line. Owner trying to get in. Base Sealed goes in as well with the Magnet Storms already looked up 2 members of T1. The Impale grabs 3 and then burns to a crisp in the river. The arrow has to be flashed away by Zeus, but BLG are taking everything and giving T1 nothing.
It's complete annihilation. BLG are going to try and chase him down as well.
Zayas able to jump across the wall just before he got hit with the shadowing strike, but now with the Baron buff on them, BLG can advance down mid. The TP in from Knight as they look to close this one out.
I mean, they're knocking down the inhibitor towers, the Baron buff BLG. The respawn time is still about 10 seconds. They're going to respect it, they're going to back away, but the damage has been done to the base of T1. And I mean, the kills are going to Elk, but the plays from Knight are phenomenal. Keep track of this angle. He's staying in the fog of war. He's trying to circumvent what Gumayushi can see. He finds the good angle. He connects the ultimate onto the AD carry.
點解佢哋會驚嗰10秒 respawn 嘅？點解唔直接推埋？佢唔係經濟，佢咪有 Baron 咩？ 咦？
你講咩啊？
點解佢哋唔推埋？打保守啊？純粹。
唔係啊，嗰度推埋就會輸啊！推埋打唔贏，對面5條啱啱復活出嚟武裝。
打咗10秒喎。
10秒你要預啲時間俾你哋撤退啊嘛！你10秒仲企喺嗰個位，對面追出嚟係追到㗎。佢喺自己屋企追到去對面二頭嗰個位有啲咁長嘅追擊時間，係有出意外可能。喂，姑媽有時又死。姑媽有時全炸呢鋪，直接一送咁樣出去，跟住後面每一波都係佢。
拜拜，拜拜。
Trying to find something out of this game, trying to find some defense against BLG, but the oncoming masses are just too damn strong.
哦，被拉走埋，拜拜。
咦啊，乜撚嘢啊
？30分鐘唔使，太強啦。
What the fuck? I mean, what else is there to say? Just incredible play from BLG. Just absolutely phenomenal.
All right, for the TFT players, the Teamfight Tactics Macau Open, this year's biggest TFT event, is just around the corner. And Chunk is already celebrating at the China Regional Finals in Wuhan. Once we wrap up the Tactician's Crown,
no.
to Macau, and we're thrilled to bring you along. With Magic and Mayhem winding down, a new set featuring Arcane is on the horizon, promising big game-changing moments. 512 players will battle it out live, diving into this brand new set that is sure to shake things up. Get ready for more unforgettable moments.
嗱，寒冰之戰都有料。哦 ，Nike 雙11喎，個係。
Nike 雙11。
嗯，好撚平喎。
半價啫咩
？Nike HK。我 book
買對，係啊，我就係想買嗰對，屌正啊
！Book 嗰對都半價，都少4.9。想買對。
咩紫色嘅幾靚
？OK， fuck off。
Why fuck off, bro？
播廣告，仲 fuck off。
買3件8件。
買咩？買 Nike 真的。
799啊，其實 Booker 嗰度。Funk Low 屌平咁撚少數。
人 Nike 除咗 Dunk Low 有咩好着？
其實冇，我唔着 Nike。我一對 Nike 都冇，Nike 真係傻鳩行。
芝芝，你好彩兩張唔喺度。
兩張全部 Nike。屌。咁樣戇鳩嘅佢，不過。
收咗我就。
波衫又平。
哇傻啊！佢呢個5分鐘廣告跌咗3萬幾4萬 view 啊！
而家一對 Dunk Low600蚊。
喂 LOL， 喂
佢
冇帶同。
你買3樣嘢仲平咯。佢再有一。
喂，翻嚟咯，係咪我仲有3分鐘？
我已經太多鞋，仆街。
Diego。
冇啊，好好嗰啲嘢，算冇咩興趣。
哇 Cisco sponsor 喎呢個 World Championship。
唔知啊，知道會唔會俾人3-0㗎？
俾好㗎啦。
講真，咁樣俾人咁快咁樣俾人領1分，心態實雜啊！
唉 warm up 緊啫，你要相信人哋 warm up 緊。我見啱啱我上去嗰啲賭 e-sport 嗰啲網睇咧，跟住我睇下啲人賭呢個 BLG T1，因為冇 T1 個比率係1:0.6，跟住 BLG 1:1.3咁樣咯，黐線。冇人favor BLG 喎完全，跟住佢贏咗一局咯而家，大鑊啦。喂 TSM。喂，10秒。我最希望佢冇打到佢冇打到 Game 5啫，就好大鑊啦！打到2點都未打完。即係好撚型啊啲運鏡 ，what the fuck？Nice！ 哇！
Already they've locked up T1 in the middle of the meat grinder, and one has gone down. Zeus falls. They
之前第一場3-18，癲。
BLG choke slam T1 in this very first game. I mean, what an entree into a best of 5 grand final when you have that Summoner's Cup looking at you as you are playing. It wasn't on my bingo card that this was going to be one.
衝我得。
GG，你幫我揀啊，左定右？揀一個。
左定右？
左定右揀一個。
左。咩左定右？
屌，右。冇嘢啦。
And we can talk about a draft a little bit later, but
to me, this
was just about the gameplay that came through from BLG.
Yeah, and it starts at level 1, right? Like where they do have the level 1 collapse here. As you see, this gets Knight off to a really great start, puts T1 in a really difficult position, and this also could have been what potentially might have stopped a lane swap, because I did talk about how I did think T1 would look potentially for something like that.
And it's something you just always have to be aware of, whether it's Silas, whether it's Gragas, whether it's Shen, these champions that can start a dash, go over the wall, get behind you, and put that pressure on. And BLG took the lead that they had and ran with it. I mean, this was just perfectly played by Shen. Knocks Zeus out of the hop, W flash to finish him off under the tower.
What's also really telling is the amount of flashes that were expended from T1 while still dying in the play. They don't flash the initial play, so BLG both got a tons of summoners, still made the play work, and then got the punish subsequently as well.
Yeah, and Elk was on his Ashe, and we love seeing that. I want to take a look at our HyperX Reflex replay, because there was one moment where he got the arrow on Faker, and we actually got the pro view to see exactly what happened. Perhaps the mastermind was masterminding too much.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this, because I actually have not seen the pro view from Faker yet. But this is where it starts, right? Because they're going to try to get the collapse onto Bin. You can see on the mini-map where BLG are pushing in on the top side. Scout is it out, and then Elk hits this arrow. Elk on this Ashe is so, absolutely deadly. He's flipping through lanes.
He's alt-tabbing! Well, not alt-tabbing, he's in the game.
He does not see it coming, and then he's dead.
He didn't alt-tab, I misspoke, obviously.
As they continue to collapse on the top side, and again, Elk being on this Ashe pick, I feel like if you want to see, sometimes people over-focus on Ashe arrows, right? If you want to see good Ashe arrow usage, look no further than Elk, because he's phenomenal.
I mean, he has been absolutely incredible.
What I really want to highlight here is how well BLG reads T1. T1 is a team that loves to do this, overload a part of the map, really go aggressive on these turrets to try and gain map control, and they are so clearly not ready for this collapse. And we saw T1 stabilize a little bit after the rough early game. After this point, BLG was never in any danger.
They really weren't. I mean, there was just so many avenues of attack for BLG, and I have to shout out Knight. He played incredibly well in a matchup that is supposed to be advantageous for the Yone in the 1v1. He was dominating Faker from the word go.
Our upper player of the game was Knight in this one. We focused so much on the matchup before this, Azale, but just outplayed.
I mean, straight up, you know, he was just dominating him in the 1v1. Faker did chunk him down early, but even after the TP back, he was winning every single trade thereafter. He made Faker base with low HP, with no teleport, lost a full wave, started to fall behind in experience. Knight really showcased his skill in this 1v1.
And his class.
Both.
New word.
And we heard it from him in the intro, right? Like, he wants people to remember his name as the LPL mid. What a phenomenal showing from Knight in this first game. Insane Sejuani ult that he had prepped. And this is what allowed a lot of these BLG collapses, was Knight's ult usage and his positioning.
Yeah, and here we see T1, they're getting back to the stage. Of course, we've seen this before. Teams don't necessarily drop more than one game if they start by losing. We hope we don't get a 3-0 for either side.
There's only one can be done now. And I mean, BLG of all teams know about the first game. I do want to highlight, though, that T1 selected blue side. And I do think, again, this was not a game where you go like, this was unplayable from drop. This was just gameplay. I do think, though, that T1 in the next game has an opportunity to set themselves up better, because we got to talk about it. When that Braum was locked in, I can guarantee you that every single T1 fan let out a collective groan, because this player on the Braum just doesn't have the same magic he does on other champions.
佢哋係咪又要 ban 多一次㗎？
Did have that.
要啊。
揀咩 T1 定 BLG 場？
T1，100% T1。
OK。
我買1萬蚊。
你買1萬蚊？GG 啊
！10蚊。
1萬蚊先卜位幣。
買咗啦，我買咗2比3同1比3。
少啲。
There is a PC swap on stage. Didn't get any booze. That's good. So they actually don't hate it. They don't hate it.
Thank you, crowd.
They don't hate it that much. So we have a couple of touching points that we can talk about as well. Maurits, because this is actually something we saw just last week as well. The exact situation with kind of Keria on the Braum, and I think when you think about Keria as a player in the context of the Worlds runs that T1 has done, we always said about pushing the meta forward, about making it happen. Braum just doesn't do it.
Well, yeah, and you might look at this and go, man, that's not bad. I want you to keep in mind which team this is. This is a team that has, particularly domestically, even though they haven't won, they win a whole lot. So this really isn't by itself already a great recommendation for that Braum, but it's when you look at the actual gameplay, compare this to his Rakan game that we saw in quarters.
Exactly, that is the big thing to me. It's not, the point is, Kerry's a bad Braum. Sometimes when a team, you compile it, okay, well, maybe you disagree. But to me, it's more about how exceptional he is on some of these playmaking champions and how he enables the rest of his team, right? And there are players like this, you were talking about Mako earlier, we were talking about Core JJ, and players who can play, enchanters can play different styles, but sometimes, they are more well-suited, for what the team needs, playing something different.
And I also think in the context of this match specifically, we didn't really get to it, Emily, at the start of in the countdown. The expectation was that Keria has been having a much better tournament. He has been one of the pillars that T1 has built on and on. It's a meme about the on and off, but generally, right, he hasn't always been as present in kind of the expletives when you talked about BLG so far, and it was something that was going to happen. So the fact that we saw this out of Keria in Game 1 specifically, we saw how cohesive BLG played with On, making sure that he's with his jungler, with his player, where he needs to be, is a good sign for the series for BLG.
Really curious to see what T1 end up doing in this draft, right? Because they did target On with the Renata and Rakan coming through on 4-5 in their bans in the first game. And then the Yone test, as you already mentioned, Zale. The big thing for me for Keria, though, is that, again, I did expect T1, and the level 1 can ruin this, I did expect T1 to be going for some sort of swap, not want to face BLG in standard lanes necessarily, since they have been so good in the swap. And that's why I really love to see Keria unlock. Like, obviously, everyone's going to talk about his Pike games because they were so fun, but, like, if he unlocks, if he's able to affect the mid lane, for example, help Faker in that matchup to really dominate Knight in lane, that's an important part too. I like seeing Keria when he can also be unlocked from the bot lane in some early lane assignment shenanigans.
I mean, I always just think that when the meta is flexible for supports, Keria is the best player in the world. This guy can play so many different styles. He affects the map really well. He can have counter picks for 2v2. He can do so many different things. So I'm really curious if T1 has that in store.
Yeah, I think that's why we really feel that this was the tip of the iceberg, right? When it comes to this best of 5. Now, as we all know, we are here with thousands, 10,000s of you, but Worlds is a global phenomenon, and there are so many watch parties all around the world. We have Thailand, Wuhan, New York City, and many, many, many more. And that is so cool to see, because sometimes I feel like we are kind of in our bubble, right? And we only see what's happening right here. But to know that all of Korea and all of China is watching, as well as everywhere across the world, people care so much.
One of my favorite parts of these events as well is actually getting to meet the fans, right? Because League of Legends is online, so many of our broadcasts happen from our studios. It's really hard to connect that, but then you see moments like this. You see the fans both here in the arena. I went out to get a coffee with my dad early this morning. The lines were already in. This was
for you?
Yeah, this. No.
For the coffee.
Yeah, no. For the. Are you crazy? Come on, I'm not gonna do that to myself like that. I think that particularly seeing just in person how passionate people are always gets me excited.
Yes, and we are so lucky that that we get to talk about these matches as well, and of course the hope that we have a T1 striking back here so we get at least 4 games. Give me one key word that we need to see from T1 as I toss it to the casters, Maurits, that you need to see for them to bring it back in Game 2.
Agency. Keria needs to be on something where he can have more impact.
Keria, you need to have more impact. Do you agree with that, Medic?
I think Keria, one of the best supports in the world, if not the best support in the world on his day, but he needs something he can influence the map on. He needs something he can be out and about on. The Braum, for me, is just not it.
personally, I think that BLG's draft approach was just so smart because as much as I think Gumayushi is an incredible player, I do think that his pool at this World Championship has been a little predictable. And I think that what happened is that by putting them on the Yone and then not locking either an AP jungle or an AP bot laner, it kind of limited the options that T1 actually had on the bot side of the map. Now, do I think that they lost because of the draft? No, I mean, I think BLG really just outplayed them in the early game. But I think what T1 is good at, or at least what they've shown at this World Championship, is their ability to come back into games, whether it be through clever Barons or fantastic picks. This comp didn't really give them any options to do that, so I want to see them have those options available to them and showcase the playmaking power that this roster does have.
Yeah, I think the big issue here for T1 is not only did they get outplayed in game number 1 on the map, but also it's going to be even more difficult now, I feel like, for them to draft versus BLG, with BLG already calling the Yone shot and then hitting that shot out of the park.
Get on into this Champions League powered by Omen and HyperX. Again, we see the Jackson. There's the blue side Yone ban from T1.
Yep, that's exactly what we're talking about. The knock-on effects of that game number 1.
And the Skarner response as well, not wanting to hand that one over. This means that we're going to see Shun on something different. We've been seeing a lot of Skarner from him recently.
Everyone keeps giving it to him.
I mean, it's true, and I mean, he's going to ban it on his side. So let's see what direction they now go in. T1, what are you going to look to remove? Is Knight Silas something that you don't want to have to deal with? Or perhaps something like the Callista, once again, is something that you think is worthy taking off.
Yeah, bottom lane has been terrifying. And yet, Knight Silas was insane. Maybe they would even consider first picking and stealing it away.
Perhaps now the Ashe and Callista are both available. This is an important choice for BLG. Do you ban away the Ashe and then give over the Callista, which is partially why we see the Varus ban into the Callista. They're going to take away the Vine instead, so all AD carries are available. The Callista going to be the lock-in. Bear in mind, BLG could just go for the Ashe themselves.
Ashe is a really good response into the Callista, always an annoying one, so that's one that T1 will also be expecting, though, coming into this. Now, will they immediately pair it with like a Renata or something like that, or are they going to try and grab their jungle first?
Well, the Ashe is the obvious lock-in for BLG, isn't it? What are they going to pair alongside it is the question.
T1 攞克里斯坦。
They decide to go towards their jungle, or whether you are looking at something like the Renata to make sure T1 can't have the Callista Renata on the side.
It's a possibility. I think. Well, in my head, I was thinking maybe the Rumble is also a strong possibility for Bin. We've seen it prioritized heavily. It looks like that's the direction that they're going to go in. So he's going to continue with his power pick on the top side of the map. He's found a lot of success with it over the last year. We saw it introduced last year, but now that means the Renata is available for carrier. We often see him play towards the AD carry that Gumayushi has locked in, and his talked about in the previous game, carrier loves to roam mid, Kobe. This champion, he especially loves to roam mid.
冇問題啊！佢呢度上路就同
小火龍呢邊小火龍隻烏龜，
冇問題。卡尼歐，佢呢邊仲要 ban 多隻鏡爪，佢上路 ban 到乜嘢啊？
你咁樣嗌交出嚟對面點都冇可能唔 ban 鏡爪，佢一定防。佢。
防，
咁佢要出咩啊？孫要出咩啊？
跟住佢唔 ban 鏡爪，跟住啊，跟住啊。
點可能唔 ban 啊？戇鳩啊！
唔使 ban 波比啊 ，ban 波比。咦？好似要 ban 波比。
哇！今晚 owner 食晒全部可以食嘅 ban 或者佢要解點啊？兩邊打都冇嘢出咯喎。
owner 要玩魔金啦。
好難講。我哋阿媽
邊喺度笑我？
會唔會朱迪奇玩？
你出吧，你先出，你先出。
你讀口型㗎你，what the fuck，咁撚黐嘅，黐線，咁撚準嘅讀得。
好多次係咯，你出吧，唔係喎，佢出先喎。
南出，
我出吧。
有種你揀藍槍。
空難寶隻火人。
如果佢呢度鎖呢隻真係唔係野合咩？
係野合，所以我一定係野合。佢冇。空難玩咩咧？
哇！零人玩過。
兩乜鳩啫？你識玩咩？鎖啊！
好多要鎖咯，係呢隻咯，係塞拉芬咯。
塞拉芬啊，一定係 Seraphine 㗎啦，一定係 Seraphine 㗎啦，撳啊，落啊！唉。
鎖咗啊！屌！
可以咯。
鋭空。
鋭空都好啦，屌！鋭空
咩全啲 BLG 3-0啊！
都係嗰句，我覺得特波點解佢要玩塞拉芬咯？佢只要呢啲係嗌起，我就一定叫佢玩塞拉芬。
OK， 賽前預定邊唔係賽前估邊兩個會贏
100% T1。
啱啱個贏。
我買300
分鐘嚟講。
野埋太多。
啱啱話邊個贏啊？
我真係冇嘢，佢有估。
差一波 T1，買3000。
黐撚線，30蚊，買30蚊差唔多。
我突然間交俾一個韓國人嗰度，5個韓國人嗰度。
睇下佢 all tap 快唔快？呢兩先。
讓二追3 T 會唔會喎？邊攞他們嘢？唔係邊攞他們嘢，就先攞他們嘢。
不如呢4條友教練嚟㗎。
啊！一個教練，一個助教。邊呢個助教係韓國人？
點解要離開現場嘅
？Big Way。
Big Way。
First in spring, second at MSI, first in summer in the LPL, and here in finals, up 1 game already on T1.
Let's go， 估把時。
嘅衝啊！究竟會唔會 First Blood 咧？11分鐘內。哇！
加油 T1！
哇！3中路。
喂，做乜撚嘢啊？
喂？喂？
做乜嘢啊？做乜嘢啊？嗰陣時死咯！
喂，又係呢個位 ？What the？
戇鳩㗎！
嗱，都係1分鐘內㗎啦。嗱，都係1分鐘㗎啦。都係1分鐘㗎啦。
全話班。
面科估下喎，做乜撚嘢啊？幾時換線？呢個自己換線。
咩呢個新 strat 啊？就咁打估嘛？
換線啊？唔係400蚊我2個，你打3個線出嚟，又攞咗400蚊去換線。
仲加3個線佢都撳晒全部技喎，佢做淨化喎入邊。
They get both as summoner spells. I mean, a lot of summoner spells were also used offensively by BLG, but it is still going to be the lane swap after the first blood. T1 will go topside.
喂喂 What the fuck？
到時要自己嘅 game 去錄影。
要歸家咯。
乜撚啊？究竟？
點樣贏啊？呢波線。
壽司執咗行李嘅啦，已經其實都估埋一齊執嘅。
抌魚叉，抌魚叉。A what the fuck？ 壽司個血量係要自己死喺嗰度嘅，要唔要越咗佢啊？
落緊去啊！邊直接落去。
Zeus, he actually hasn't got back to base. He's at about 50% HP. You'll notice Shun still on the top side of the map, pathing towards his bot side. Typically, you'd see this split map situation, but both to their side of the map.
And actually, because Carrier cancels his recall there, they might make the call to go for the extra pressure on Bin, who teleported in, but it doesn't look like it.
係咯，就先無啦要死啊！
唔係
咯，佢冇閃喎，佢哋邊個彈啊？有人一喐手就係咁醫噶咯。
喂喂 ，ON。
哇！安屌送。
安 A 咗佢嘅。
1-1就先賺啦 ，TP 出嚟食線，佢邊坐監。安係冇咁多 S 啊，佢似係冇咁多 S 啊。
佢呢個就算上到嚟都係唔可以行線嘅喎。呢個都係食唔到兵喎。OK。
咁依，誒，走咗個 Q， 喂，腳加你歐啊！抬，冇閃喎，追唔追死啊？拉閃面咁得未啊？
可以。
啊？唔死咯，唔受傷。呢條事啊
！Faker， 呢個就係 Renata。
哇！少一隻。BLG 少一隻。
有9後叫，有9後叫。
Tries to punish the flash, the spot lane of T1, but they just don't quite have the damage to take down Kumayushi, and that allows T1 to find the turnaround.
係咯，冇失誤㗎咯喎，已經灌晒落隻。
係完全唔夠，佢仲有一滴添喎，佢連 Renata 嗰個嘢都冇打出嚟。
Combo there onto Guma, but
then they have to back up.
Carrier put the bailout on him, and then Owner goes up with a
行者還在刷野
turn, gets the kill, and the chase down.
佢 Nick 咩料啊？
就 BLG 個問題就係下路嗰波越塔唔可以射一條友咯。
但係冇咁好越嘅喎，認真。
咩冇咁好？一定要越。
應該留音啊，咁黐線。
唔係啊，佢一喐手，我覺得佢係睇到咯，佢睇到安喐手，跟住佢直接 E 咯。
要操作下咯，
係啊，Jimmy。
但係佢一喐，佢撞個 E 邊度有解有解。
你取消你個普攻就識讀出嚟嗰啲嘢。
佢仲換緊線喎。
因為 T1 要食巢蟲咯，上下路嗰條線一定係喺上面。
咁係加里歐落去嘅，加里歐冇 T 喎。
打唔到咯 ，BLG 呢條蟲一定放啊，邊呢個塊肉去做啲咩啫？
走私嚟唔到喎。
誒係喎 ，Night 中路食埋步兵6咧咯 ，BLG 上大喎你喎，宙斯都跑緊上去。
喂，全部人6咧咯右邊。
烏巴於是4咧，嗌起6咧。
OK。
冇乜撚嘢啊，算喺度。
呢邊宙斯肉咧超撚屌喎。OK, free grubs。
咩理由你有重擊連一條蟲都食唔到？先啊！
呢場 T1 贏客場，你買5000。
哦
真係一波已經 T1。
誒，上到大事 BLG。
撚嘢喂！喂，安鬆頭！喂，屌佢有 Q 死咗戇鳩！我喺度做乜撚嘢
？My God！唔係我睇比賽就俾啲咁嘅玩我睇。
安戇鳩，有 feel。
企喺度，跟住彈你做啲咩啊？你夠啱走啊！走啊！就攤完。
要開嗰隻 Renata 咯，隻孫要唔要喐手啊？
我頭先 Q 完全唔撚中，我得
佢就兩邊後掛機，跟住加料去後邊冇用，就賽亞斯。
係 BLG 派出第一輪，食咗下個波之後。
加里歐其實勁喺邊？呢度加里歐。加里歐落可以。
佢好想要喎。
繼續俾壓力嘅 T 啊！ 再睇下機會，呢波齊人就可以贏。
哦，飛強嘅，我心諗點解有個嘢？
我覺得 T1 會出事啊！
呢度做緊啲咩啊？呢度做緊啲咩啊？喂，3月兩塔 what the fuck？
哇！
拜拜。
L 招兵箭射得咁撚好嘅，但係佢俾人綁到，要死嘅。
哦，塔底，哦。
T1 呢邊2接線。
OK。
乜都冇虧。
我 L 打得好好，但係就唔會俾人綁。
我安想做咩？安想送頭喎。中住啦，真嘅。OK。
打埋佢啊！打埋佢啊！
補快補。
OK， 打埋我。哦，走啦走啦走啦。退。彈咗兩個頭喎。
500蚊啊嘛。
唔虧啊，預咗佢冇。
彈咗兩個頭喎，唔係咩？
邊拉開撞起兩個 W， 食埋個乜嘢，撞起晒，好打。
係啊 ，L 食咗個磅好撚，咁可惜啊！
呢度唔係應該 carrier 彈佢自己都要死咩？咁估咪行到去右邊嗰度咩嘅？佢唔拉向左邊啊！佢驚俾人捅死直接。
藍寶應該500蚊喎，
即係準高啲酸小餃啊呢套。3C 都冇咩問題，就野褲 BLG 個野褲係真係粗嚟。
Help though with actually a full level lead over Gumayushi, while Carrier has now ticked over to level 6. So BLG have done a good job being able to close that experience gap. But in terms of the gold, you can see big
屌安喺度做乜嘢啊？安仲要
咩？呢個先係安嚟㗎嘛？四一夫啊，邊度係安嚟㗎？
BLG
唔排除下一鋪，唔排除下一鋪再揀多次布羅姆嘅。
T1 係咪唔個都係韓國人嚟㗎？
喂，個炮
有乜鳩啊？
唔係呢個真係蠢嘅呢個問題，我認為。
咁佢可以唔係韓國人嘅嘛 ？T1
韓國人信中國人啊！中國人咁撚廢。
屌，
你講咩啊？
講咩啊？喂，我 stream 緊嘅喎。
Didn't ask。
美國去。
LCK 有他媽的10幾個冠軍。
你打俾國安嘅咯喎。
但係點解中國隊啲名記得咁難聽，又嗶哩嗶哩嘅名，又微博嘅名，傻閪嚟嘅就唔可以講啲
間公司咯。呢個係第一次全華班打到決賽嘅。我以往嗰年你試下掹咗嗰兩個韓國人，他媽 LPL 點贏啊？
哇，中咗！
我真係好撚準咯，佢啲字幕
戇鳩咩？
戇鳩咩？佢一都中啦！
咁滯，不過呢套劇。
係 Faker 嗰支有啲準啫。
冇人食佢咪食咯，一定係爽食。
Oh my god， 好撚爽啊！哇！再食多場，再食多波，哇！行落去，上到又要食屎啊！
點解你永遠都仲係堆喺上路黐撚線？走咯喎，係時候。
T1 就咁打咯，T1 個戰術就係咁。
其實玩王者榮耀咯。
唔知佢以為點？
換線4包嘢。
換咗去中路級經驗。
爭在個分別就係我哋呢個塔係冇得回氣咗啊！冇回氣錯。
佢開翻鋪先。
Now it's going to calm down a little bit. BLG going for their resets at the moment. The outer tower on top side being down could be problematic. If T1 can get the early push there and then transition over towards that mid lane. Currently, though, they actually send Guma and Keria back down bottom, try and get their push there first.
T1 可唔可以贏啊 ？T1
右邊嗰陣仲感覺可以打啲奇蹟嘅。
注意啊！
右邊嗰陣冇傷害。
右邊個陣容 BLG 個陣容。
藍寶起唔到咩？
得藍寶有傷喎。
但藍寶幾肥喎，其實。
肥條撚。
佢正
常
啊！佢一打團就俾人撞起身，跟住服務唔死人咗。
OK。
咁點解揀我自？因為我自死一兩次都有用，但係佢玩呢啲思維局唔可以死。
屌啊！留俾佢啦，仆街成日。
寫死啊！要話衝寫死。
正差我又喺個時間喎。我屌！
話寫死我，你又唔睇醫生。多啲一個。
好撚。屌留得好撚勁。
你有冇睇到 Faker 啲 show 操作？
佢好似有冇吸煙啊？如果你唔好吸煙㗎啦。
0級啊，吸毒就有。
喂。
幫唔到。
吸到佢冇計啦。
食冰咯，成日食冰。
睇得出啊！
哇！差邊
？Cam 到偷食冰。
唔係食冰啊 ，LL 食冰。
踢爛咗踢爛咗呢頭。
有騎條。
唔喺個 Discord 度，一睇到就喺度傾咯。
9隻球死咩3隻？
玩啦！
T1 have just had prio in basically every single lane. 9 plates to 3 in this game. Ona did start up the Rift Herald. Her patience is going to run out and she'll scuttle her way back towards the pit for now.
And in payment for that, Zeus is able to again push another top wave.
You can see in the MasterCard lane of economy snapshot just how different it looks.
但係而家就咁睇，好似都係 BLG 主導緊嘅。
唔係咯，佢攞6呢條，
佢企喺嗰度㗎咋，佢哋唔可以開嗰個嘢，一開就俾人屌爛㗎。
OK。
你見到下路嗰度啊，佢越到後邊咧，嗰個下路就越係俾人換爛嘅。
OK。
撞佢啊 Faker！
加油打嘢。
加油出彈。
佢唔打爛隻眼嘅，我覺。
比賽淨可以出彈嘅。
唔係佢睇唔到隻眼啊嘛。
哦。
O.N. 又做演員。
咁下路嗰度啊，已經 destroy 緊啦。
Q 佢，Q 佢，誒。
佢星蛇打到撚爽。
啊！呢邊 Q 落嚟，唔好打。唔係唔係 B 喎先。
呢落嚟一隻半血嘅 Faker 喎，要打嘅喎 BLG。Faker 會唔會夠啊
？Faker 出嚟啊？點夠啊
？Faker 就係。
I mean, the important thing here is Faker didn't reset before TPing in, so he's at half HP. Does have the quickness stolen away.
喂 ，Faker 有咩病啊？哇！拜拜，拜拜。
我邊後拉
？Just as BLG find that nice knockup, Jun goes in, actually knocks Faker over the wall, but then the wombo combo comes back in, and T1 find the fight that they've been looking for.
屌，我賭 BLG 贏嘅時候就 T1 贏，我賭 T1 贏就 BLG 贏。
掂啊！好香怕買。你買 BLG 啊？
呢啲滿血我哋係隨便打嘅喎。
啱啊！
點解會咁樣跳入嚟嘅佢？哇！跟住呢一招就 boom。拜拜。
單燈少啲。
Yeah, the chain CC there. I mean, Gumayushi also threw care of the knockup as well. It was knockup and a knockup and an ulti into just a great wombo combo.
屌，仲未留完嘅戇鳩。我唔撚知啊！屌佢唔撚發揮。
4K gold lead 17 minutes in.
已經贏緊5000喎，點打？
係我哋呢邊自己學。
又30分鐘咯。
BLG 冇可能贏呢鋪。本陣容。本陣容都冇後嘅。
Very similar to how far ahead BLG were in
game 1.
T1 had yet to take all of the towers.
Becomes pretty problematic for BLG on those sides, and so T1 they're just going to force down the dragon, immediately rotate everybody over to this outer tower. Wait, lying in the fog of war. If anyone from BLG steps up, have to be a little bit careful there. So sacrifice the tower initially, and then as you said, they have the Rift Herald still in pocket that they can then use for the mid tower.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to deep push out this bot wave to kind of keep Knight on the map a little bit longer. The resets can now come through, and they can reset back out into mid. It's an easy setup and an easy siege thanks to the Ornn ultimate that can be used to zone them away from the tower. Faker going to catch that mid top wave, going to look to reset as well. And look, here comes the resets through into mid. In fact, they don't even bother basing. They actually just make a beeline towards that lane. Now they set their sights on the mid-tier 1.
Yeah, BLG have to be so careful when they're collecting these waves. Look at Knight and Bin collecting their waves pretty far back at towers. Arrow from downtown.
What?
But he should be able to survive this, especially with Jun coming in from the
佢啲
side.
箭超很痛啊！差一箭就係
There's
半
time in the mid lane, but T1 just used
得1/3喎之前。
擺下場唔好意思
And
啊
look, Knight can't actually afford to push out that bot wave, even though he knows that the play is happening
佢要有咯，其實投降係冇問題咯。
is the threat of the side lane.
哇，Faker！
And now on the top side of the map,
好影響
Faker
心
looking for a
態
bit of a screen.
拜拜拜拜，走啦走啦走啦走啦走啦。
好大喎，真係。
the arrow going wide.
But he's crucially drawing members to the top side, and now the bot lane play becomes an option for BLG. They have the push in mid, they have another wave that they can catch on.
係咪贏啊？你鋪
They
就
start
係。
putting pressure on the tier 2 tower, and Knight will
冇亂講嘢，冇亂講嘢。
佢一衝入去，
唔係亂講嘢，快啲亂講嘢，快啲亂講嘢。
冇可能。
大毛出咗嚟喎，點樣啊？
點解 LL 嘅感覺好似係你一崩咗一次就冇嘅？
你要知道今年算好咯，今年有好多奇蹟團，往年係一崩就走到村係完全冇得玩。
好似啱啱佢咁樣接送 first blood 咁，唔係應該要運崩咩？係點解而家可以
first blood 唔重要嘅，有時重要嘅，但係啱嗰個情況冇想象中。
And they're going for the dive.
A lot of Ultra coming out as well. Elk locked up towards the top side. The Rift Herald did charge in. Half the tower has been a loss, but BLG.
係講笑，點解有個感覺佢俾人三盤？
So that's an example that we're talking about with the Ornn
我
ultimate.
睇唔到三盤嘅畫面咯，都冇畫面。
Got a bit ahead of myself, expecting there to be a
妖，右邊一衝入嚟就係一招 Renata 大技，跟住山燈惡耳，跟住就
掛機啊！
It's actually just the individual sitting on a side lane, whether it be Guma, Ona, Faker, or Zeus. They'll just push out that extra wave to get it deep, force BLG to both respond to the 2 pushing waves, and then that extra member comes and pushes in that 3rd one to then catch you off guard.
呢個趙神真係冇咩用，佢中路玩交流優，佢就趙神。但係俾嘅有人俾咗佢賠咩？
冇啊，藍槍咯，佢有種嘅藍槍咯。
They just kind of go up into range, spawn their little grub mites, and get little bits of chip damage on those towers. Meanwhile, On trying desperately to get the first step of a play, the early vision, the advanced warning, the extra information for BLG to try and craft a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, crucially, BLG have potentials to find pick. Ash Arrow is famous for catching off guard, and that's ultimately what they're looking for. Why that highlight was so good, Kobe, because On's vision is going to be crucial to allow them to find those picks.
T1 agree with both of you. 5 sweepers. 5 sweepers,
Yeah, my
sweepers
bad
and the paranoia. They're putting as much darkness on this map as they can for BLG. They realize the only way BLG can get back into this game is by finding a few of those team fights where they have a numbers advantage, and by stopping them having vision anywhere, then stopping them having that advantage.
It is something that
我仲係聽晚打波咩？
so much success at this tournament.
有
Just
有人打咩？
denying your opponents
聽
a
晚
vision
冇
and
人
then
啊！
making picks, making
禮
these
拜一打禮拜
plays,
叫人
being
所以
very
去過去打，
quick
慢
in
打
their。active thinking here, and so
禮拜
step
OK
number
啊。
1
但係
accomplished.
你留夜少少，因為夜晚先多人嘅，
Try and
即
draw
係再夜少少，
BLG
7點
to
鐘左右
dangerous open
先開始有
area
解
of
場
the。
2.3 落
will
堂。
arrive shortly.
啊，你唔係上咩咩？我差唔多，我都做叻，可以過去打住先咯。
Pushing those ones in.
試下波
They
啊！
have their double teleports ready, plus Nocturne ultimate.
Again, you just
咩都係個時間
so
嘅
annoying。for BLG now is constantly catching and catching and catching.
叫埋粗氣過嚟
T1
打
that。always get that push out onto mid, holding
10年冇打過波，叫我打波，
valuable as
夠。
well.
Yeah.
Dragon, 20 seconds. Of course, the threat of assault not quite there yet for either side. T1 set their sights on the enemy camps, and they're looking to suffocate BLG out from more.
All right, BLG.
Oh, the flank.
Zeus.
啊點解咁 pro 嘅？佢咁 pro，佢將個 Twitch 個 OK。唉，下鋪。
People's burst still has both the summoners. On's gonna dash away. The chase comes in by Baker, steals away the quickness. A hero's entrance from Knight just to defend his support. T1 though find one, and they'll turn their eyes towards the Drake.
Ornn and Nocturne, it is just too dangerous to step out onto the map, out in front of any of your towers. And as soon as they do, T1 close the trap shut. They get their extra kill.
Elk doesn't even use a summoner spell, and I understand why. Like, what's the point?
He's like, yep, you got me.
And he'd rather save it for the upcoming fight. He knows that there's still Wasteland to come back into the game. Knight, I think, is a little too tanky to fall to this little skirmish in the mid lane. But it all comes back to what you gentlemen were talking about earlier, the denial of vision, creating this fog of war that is ever present on the side of BLG.
即係有宙斯攞黑米嘅可能性。
我同你講啫，如果你唔中咗咧，我一定唔開。
俾你發現我係未來人添，頂！
會出卡咪嘢會係打咩啊？
大家打咩都得咯，佢玩隻卡好簡隻卡咪，打隻好大。
好勁嘅玩得。
宙斯冇玩得廢型。
Coming out from T1, the arrow comes down. Just wide of Faker, on still on the
chase.
The rest of BLG starting to back away and on realizing they can't advance any further. Don't have the vision around the blue buff where T1 are beginning to advance themselves.
I mean, Faker does have the global aggro debuff that we've all known him to have.
Him and Timo, the two.
Yeah, BLG not going to be baited in. They see Faker here.
Been trading with Zeus. Quickness coming out as they look to be engaged. They find Faker. So has the flash. Paranoia comes out. The pressing guard will keep Faker alive.
GG Faker, bye bye.
Carrier has a flank position of his own. Oda has the bailout on his shoulder.
哇，屌咁都打唔到啊
TP now invested from Ben. Although Knights they look to rejoin the fight. Elk goes down on follow suit. And T1 have been able to defend Faker. They keep
Faker 仲未死 ，Oh my god！
Let's go. Does not fall that easily. His team is quick to react, and just like that, 4 members down. T1 will secure the Baron.
BLG knew we are falling behind. We have to make an attempt at a pick ourselves. They try and go at Faker, but T1 pounce in response.
Yeah,
it's just the one player
係咪鋪鋪都係咁樣
so
帶你做
hard
啊？
to
真係
catch. And
一
that's
係就
not because he is an
一邊就贏
individual
好多，
makes these crazy
係
outplays.
咪都係
It's
咁
because his
啊？
team is so quick to respond.
有啲
Owners, they're starting on the
T1
ground with an
一係
immediate
打
ultimate into the backline. He steals away the Xinjiao ultimate's
同埋
creative
你打
respect, but he
G2 咪
dives
咩咯？
into the fight, knowing
點
the
解
carries
飛
on
球
the way.
咁慘嘅？係因為佢照順表大。
And then the turnaround, and Faker crucially sticks around. He applies
佢
the
就算
slow
佢就算冇照順咗佢都唔會
bit
死
of a
嘅。
heal as well. And then T1 turn the play around, and they hand a triple kill over to Gumayushi.
All right, back to live. You can already see the ramifications of that play. The Baron buff in the hands of T1. Walking up these towers, they just fall over in front of them. This series here, very likely to get evened up. The response in game number 2 for T1, taking back
點解而家咁嘈咧？而家 Twitch 係可以睇埋佢哋而家呢個角色 KDA 啊、攻啊、傷害咁樣。咁勁嘅點解而家個科技發展？真係㗎？點解咁 pro 嘅啲功能？
Continue to pile the pressure on. On looks, but Ona can't find him. BLG just trying to find some semblance of an engage, trying to find some way to break through the armor of T1 right now.
可以啊！快啲求其開波團輸引咗佢嘅下一鋪啊！頂喺個肺都拖台前。喂，咁個大嘢衝過去啦，唔好嘥時間啊！都知贏唔到。
Again, Baron buff and 6 grubs just solve so many siege problems. Arrow gonna get juked.
Flash was lost there for Carrier.
幾臭嘅意思咩？
BLG's picked.
There they go.
Quickness, paranoia coming.
你可以開。
哇！冇可能啊！呢個 T1 會輸嘅，5條衝到溫泉嗰度死一死。我啲網線俾人掹咗。
呢個有可能啲嘢。
周會出動。
周會嚴峻自己同埋。
Try as you might, T1 are on home turf, and we're going to a best of 3.
Lethal efficiency from T1 as they change
戇鳩，又輸。
Even though they concede
兩
first
鋪都冇
blood,
意思啊！一鋪係兩鋪都係。
some incredible team
OK。 收一個背刺。
爽收啊！
如果有標陰影，收一個都未踩死 Pika。
哇屌！佢而家賠咗跌咗1.6咯，第3鋪嘢。
Or will we see BLG maybe go to the blue side for the first time here in the World's Finals?
揀藍色紅色有咩分別啊？早啲 ban 啊？Opera GX 係手皮啊！
唉。
幾時出啊？Arcane Season 2。11月9號喎。
係真嘅。
喂，陳俊，陳俊，陳俊。
Alright, I think I'm gonna. So, I think I'm gonna end stream here because no one's watching today, unfortunately. But goodbye.